Today is the first day of Inktober, so I thought I would do a little doodle today. Now don't get all excited and think, oh fun, she's gonna do a doodle every day. No, she's not. She might think about it and she might think that she's gonna do it, but she's not. She's gonna do it once or twice and then she's gonna get bored with it and move on, because that's just how I roll, right? So, okay, we'll do it till it's not fun anymore. And I think what I'm gonna do, let's do doodles for people who don't doodle, because I don't really draw. Honestly, I don't. It's very hard for me, and I'm not one of those who can just pick up a pen and start doodling and turn it into something fantastic. I can't. I use a pencil and then I erase a lot. And I'm just going to give you permission right now to use a pencil and erase a lot. And don't feel like that you have to just be one of those people who can sit down with a pen and turn out fabulous stuff. Let's don't compare ourselves to them, okay? Let's just doodle our way. And this is my way. I'm going to take my pencil and we're just going to do really simple stuff just for the fun of putting ink on paper, because I like that. I like putting the ink on the paper. It helps if it looks appealing in some way. So I'll show you how to get there. Let's just make a blob. I really like to do this. Just make sort of an amoeba looking blob like that. And see, I don't like how that ended up pointy. I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing. So I'm going to erase right there and fix it so that it's curvy. See, because we can erase in this kind of doodling. I'm using a 6B pencil that's, kind of a soft lead. And I'm using a kneaded eraser. This is what I usually use. And then I've also got a 2B pencil, which is a little harder, I guess. And what I usually do is I take my soft pencil and then I, make my doodle, I erase, I redo it, and I just keep doing it till it ends up like I want. And then once I have it like I want, I'll take my harder pencil and go over it, because this is harder to erase. So the lines will kind of stay. I mean, I can still go back and erase if I want, but I can also add stuff with my soft pencil and erase it without losing this. Too much, anyway. So see, my first lines that I put on there, my soft pencil ones, they're going away, but these hard pencil ones are not. Not with the kneaded eraser anyway. There. Now, there is my amoeba or whatever. Now, go back with my little soft pencil, and what I like to do is just make circles like that. And it doesn't have to be perfect, just kind of circle-ish. There. Just like that. Now I'm going to take my hard pencil again and then just kind of go over these and make any corrections to get them more round. Oh, I like that. See? That's fun. Now that wasn't hard, right? You've got your pencil lines, so now let's make pen lines. I've got a medium Faber-Castell black Pitt pen. This is text weight paper, so my ink will, some of the inks will bleed through. Sharpies bleed through really bad. These not so much, but I'm not going to worry about it, because this is just a fun, inexpensive journals. These are the ones that I have in my Etsy shop, the refills or the inserts for my custom keepers. It has beautiful smooth paper, but it's not like super expensive fancy sketchbook paper. So you can erase. If it bleeds through, so what? You just move on to the next page. you know, go with it. This medium Faber-Castell is probably the equivalent of about a 0.8 in some other pens that have the sizes. So just kind of a large nib, and I'm just going to trace around my pencil lines like so. Now, when I'm sure my ink is dry, if I want to go in and erase any leftover traces of my hard pencil, I can with just like a regular eraser, one of these. I don't usually bother at this point because I'm going to do some more filling in, and some of them get covered. But that's how you remove those hard lines, is with just a regular eraser. I don't know what kind this is. It's gray. That's all I know. Okay, now what I like to do is just make some lines thick and some lines thin, and not really for any kind of shading or depth. All my doodles are two-dimensional. I just do it just because that's what I want to do. Like, look, there's a big space right here, so maybe I will make this thick like that, and then just color in. Sometimes I'll have either a big nib or a brush marker on hand to fill in those larger spaces. Ooh, that one is really soft and hard to control. This one scares me. I'm not going to use it. I can't tell where it's drawing. Go. And maybe make a little wider there. And see, in some of these where your lines are not so smooth, this is where you can go in and fix that. Just make it thicker and smooth it out. This looks a little flat on top, so I can go in and raise it up a little bit. And this is really why I like doing thick and thin, because you can just cover a multitude of sins in a way that doesn't look like you're covering a multitude of sins. Could have put a little circle right there. That was super easy. Now circles, I am really not neat at all with my circles. You can always see where my line meets up. So sometimes I just make the lines thicker to cover that up. Sometimes I'll just color them completely in. So, you know, whatever makes you happy. This has a lot of white space. I think I'm just going to color in my circles. I'm going to get a bigger pen. Here is a Pentel sign pen, a Pentel sign pen. Pretty sure I picked that up at Jet Pens. Now I'm going to get a little bit of a smaller pen and kind of clean up some of my lines. I've got these Staedtler pigment liners, and I'm going to get a 0.2. I use these quite a bit. I like these pens. This 0.2 is just a super fine nib, and then I can go around and anything that's kind of fuzzy, I can give it a sharp edge, just make it look a little bit more finished. So there we have it. I think that is just a totally cute little amoeba. If I wanted to, I could get my white pen and make little dots or something, because that would be fun, but you know, that was super simple. Just make swirlies with your pencil, erase till you get the shape that you want, go over it with your pen, start with a fat nib, and then move down to a littler one if you want to kind of fine-tune your lines, and then there you have it. This is the kind of doodling that I like to do. And if you're not a doodler, you don't have your own way of doing things, I hope that you will give this a try. Maybe I'll be back again with another Inktober day. I don't know. We'll just wait and see. The end.